What is the purpose of the twin flame journey? If you are listening to this, most likely you have met your twin flame or you are very interested in them. The twin flame is simply what we can call our soulmate. Not even soulmate, other half. He or she who exists on the same frequency as us. If you think of this universe, everything has a opposite polarity, male and female. So when you break things down on a mathematical level, quantum level, laws of creation, there is a opposite you out there somewhere, a perfect mirror of you out there somewhere. And it's all of us. May we meet him or her in this time, in this dimension, who knows? But what's the purpose of this? What is the purpose of twin flames meeting, especially so many twin flames meeting at this particular time? As I record this, it is 1232024, 1232024, which is 12344. Add those numbers up. It's a magical number, step by step by step. As you are on the twin flame journey, as twin flames are on their journey together. Step by step by step, but step by step by step, what? Well, welcome back to the Scorpio Scriptures podcast. I'm your host, Master J. This is where we talk about astrology, all things Scorpio related, and the expansion of consciousness. So today, we're going to expand on one of my favorite topics that somehow got meshed into this channel, the twin flame journey. I've met my twin flame a long time ago, seems like now. And actually, the Scorpio Scriptures was created by inspiration of her. So it is only fair to include this topic in this channel, as I understand that there are many people who are on this journey as well. And it is very tumultuous. It is very difficult. It is very challenging. But it is also rewarding, and it is also fun, and it is also great, and it is also deep. And it is something that only people who really go through the journey can ever truly understand. Because for another person, it might seem irrational. It might seem like this isn't real. You shouldn't be acting this way towards this person. What's wrong with you? But if you can listen to the way I speak and the way I talk, I do seem quite intellectually astute, don't I? I do seem like I have certain things figured out on a spiritual level, on a life level. So to other people, the twin flame journey may seem irrational, but to those who go through it, they will understand completely. They will understand 100% that you are facing the mirror of your soul. And how rare is it for one to incarnate on a planet with duality to come across the purest mirror of them in consciousness, in frequency, in why the Scorpio Scriptures was created, in astrological charts, in temperament, in lifestyle, in everything. Is that not a sign that you are on your highest mission, on your highest journey, growing into the person you are meant to become? Twin flame journey is a extra cherry on top of life, really is what it is. It is extra zest, it's an extra flavor of unconditional love that serves as a template for you to understand yourself on a deeper level and understand other people on a deeper level. So if you're going through the twin flame journey, what really is the purpose of this? What really is the purpose of this? Well, I want to break it down to you like so. Thank you so much for listening. And if you are on a twin flame journey, I've had some people message me on Instagram, Master J Lee, ask me about their twin flame journey, if they can do coaching, if they can do a consultation. Consultation's open. I also have twin flame coaching on the scorpioscriptures.com. If you want to do it through email, where I can guide you single-handedly, one by one, on the steps and on what energy you are vibrating at, on where to go after that, because I understand that this is a very tough journey. Sometimes you just need someone on the outside to help you do what you need to do. That's what a coach is for. Now, twin flame journey. Well, I want to break it down this way, in a way that you can understand. The twin flame simply serves as one of the highest levels of love that you can feel on this world, on this realm. One of the purest versions of love. And if you understand that we are pure beings of love at the very core, our highest vibration can be unconditional love, or what we call, quote unquote, God, source of which we came, then what is the twin flame really doing? Well, to reach this level of consciousness, you need to be a very old soul. And when you are an old soul, what happens in life is many things happen to shape you and make you into who you are. And along with that, you are incarnated into a bloodline. You are incarnated into a bloodline that magically has an old soul in their bloodline. And what happens? You may or may not come across your twin flame in this lifetime. Every bloodline has its curse. One of the purposes of the twin flames is to break that generational curse. You incarnated here, you came here to serve as a vessel of light, as a beacon of light. For whom? Not only those around you, but for your twin flame, and your twin flame for you. An highly advanced soul who can come into a bloodline where every bloodline has its own generational curses, and that advanced soul, that old soul, can reach a state of pure unconditional love. Do you understand what that does for the family tree? When one can reach such a level of love, when one can strip away the ego, when one can purify themselves, they unconsciously affect everyone around them, and not just everyone around them. Those ancestors of the past, those of your blood in the present, and those of your blood in the future. The twin flame is not simply about romance. It is a challenging journey that guides one and pushes one through spiritual ascension. And one is pushed through spiritual ascension, they may feel like they are going through hell. But what they do not realize is they are going through the hell of perhaps 10, 100, or even 1,000 people before them. You chose. See, I know this is a troublesome thing. And I know when you go through this journey, it seems so tumultuous. And it seems, why can't he do this? Or why can't she do this? Understand, you chose. You volunteered as tributes. You did not have to come here, my advanced souls, my twin flame journeyers, the ones on this path, the ones on this mission. You chose to be this person because you volunteered to break the generational curses. You volunteered to be the light, and in order to be the light, you must purge everything that came with you. But in order to have things come with you, you chose to go through such challenges, to go through such trials, soul contracts, trials, and tribulations, so that one day you could arise to your highest potential and arise to your soul's mission. You guys chose everything. And it's a burden that you picked because you knew how it would play out, and you knew what it would do for those of your kind, and you knew what it would do for humanity, the universe, the frequency of the planet. Everywhere right now on the planet, higher frequencies, higher DNAs, higher energies are activating because the twin flames are beginning to purify not just themselves, but everyone around them in their whole lineage. And the twin flames are beginning to vibrate at the state of unconditional love. As you challenge one another, as you push each other to grow, as you mirror one another, as you feel that constant pull, that constant love that is there between the two of you, that rips away all of the heartache, that rips away all of the pain, and rips away all of the ego. You find underneath that there is a simply beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creation that is you. And that is the you that you chose to be. Every trauma that you go through, it is showing you something. Pain is showing you something. Discomfort is showing you something. And every time you are guided by that feeling of unconditional love and you are pulled back to your twin, you grow together and you spark a catalyst in one another. And the purpose of you is to shine. The purpose of you is to shine so bright and shine so high and affect the world in 2 ways that you didn't even know was possible. I quickly realized this when I understood that my own bloodline had an ancestral curse, and that I had fixed the ancestral curse of my twin flame. And I realized we mirrored one another, and it is such a deep level. Synchronicities go so much deeper than you could ever think. We heal one another's bloodline. Although it seems like we fight, and although it seems like we clash, what is really clashing is the egos, and what is really clashing is the curse of the ancestors before us. Why are you this way? Why do you bear the karma that you bear? Why does he or she bear the karma that she bears? Where did it come from? And why do you have to deal with it? Why? Because we all chose. All twin flames are mature enough to understand this. It is hell, but it is a hell that is very sweet and very rewarding. It is pain, but it is a pain that is very sweet and very rewarding because the connection is endless. The connection is infinite. The love is infinite. It never, ever, ever dies. In this lifetime, in the next, and in all of the past, it never dies. It continues to burn and burn and burn because it burns with the light, and it burns with the essence, and it burns with the frequency of the Creator. And the Creator created you to be love. The divine masculine and the divine feminine polarities, when they are at their highest power and when they can come together, they can create something. But not only can they create something, they can impact the world in such a way that is profound, powerful beyond measure, more than you can ever think. And sometimes all it takes is a little effort. Sometimes all it takes is putting down that ego and putting down that hurt and putting down that pride, putting down that need to prove to the other person that you're better, and to run away and to chase and to put all of that down and say, you know what? There are some trials and tribulations in this relationship, as there are with all, but great things take time to build. You can put everything aside and you know what? Every single day you have 2 choices. Every single action you have 2 choices. To choose the action out of love or to choose the action out of fear. Which one are you going to decide? What is the purpose of this journey really? Is it all about romance and desire and touching one another and running and chasing and hurting one another? Or are those just simply things that will expose the truth of who you both are to each other and to yourself? The purpose of the twin flame journey is not simply coming together. It is rising together. It is evolving together. It is healing together, maturing together. All in the name of love. For love is the truth of this world, the one true substance, the source of all things. So what are you going to choose? To those on your twin flame journey, to those who are struggling, to those who do not know what to do, to those who think, oh, my partner will never catch up to me, they're on a completely different level. How are they on a different level than you if they are the same frequency as you? One will always be there to pick up the other when one falls. It is best not to go through life alone. That is why friendships, relationships, companions are made. Because when one falls down and one is stuck, the other can lift them up. Do you have the patience? Do you have the love? Do you have the courage to rise again and push again? Push towards your mission and push towards your true purpose that you came here for. And throw away the ego, throw away the proving, throw away the this, the that, because of the bigger picture that you see. Maybe your twin doesn't see it yet, but you see the bigger picture. Can you guide them to where you both plan to go originally?